Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? All right, so we're not going to be on here too long, but I got an update that I want to share with you guys. As it pertains to the Lakers, I was actually watching the what do you call it? I was watching the what do you Phoenix versus Trailblazers. Looks like this game we're going to see how it's going to end. But anyway, I want to get into this story quickly. As you guys know, the playoffs are starting the end of this week, and there's been a lot of speculation of whether or not Luka Doncic is going to return. Some reports are saying that he may return. Not Luka. Austin Reeves may return by the middle of the series, and all of these different things, right? So I got an update here from Dave McMenamin, but it's actually of JJ Redick. And JJ Redick was at the Lakers practice facility today, and the media asked him, right? Is Luka and these guys going to come back? Are they coming back? And to that, JJ Redick responded with the following that I want to play for y'all right now. So let me see. Just a second. Hold on. So I got the sound and I'll read it. Hold on.
Look, they're out indefinitely. I'm not going to have an update for you this week. They're out indefinitely.
Let me go back to it.
Look, they're out indefinitely. I'm not going to have an update for you this week.
So JJ Redick just told Dave McMenamin that the Lakers, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves are out indefinitely. I'm not going to have an update for you this week. They're out indefinitely. JJ on the injury status of Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. They are out in def. That's the two of them. By the way, guys, we're not going to be on here too long, probably for like 20 minutes or so, and I'm going to let you guys rock out because I'm sure it's pretty late where you guys are. But the update is that the Lakers, I'm actually looking at the live score with the game right now. I want to see how it's going to end. So y'all keep me posted in the chat. So Luka and Reeves are not coming back. All right, they're not coming back. I didn't expect Luka or Reeves to be back this series at all. I don't expect them to play a single game this season for a few reasons. Number one, the reason why I don't think Austin Reeves is going to rush it back, Austin Reeves is trying to sign a new contract. And the last thing you want to do is come back and get injured right before the summer before you sign a new max contract or whatever. So if I'm Reeves, I'm going to be taking a precautionary measure unless I'm 100% sure that I'm coming back and I'm healthy. So do I think these guys want to come back? Yes. Do I think they want to risk their health? No. I don't think so. So Reeves, remember, oh wow, it looks like Phoenix is leading this game right now. So Reeves, I think he could come back, but I don't think he'll rush it. In terms of Luka, well, Luka already has a contract with the Lakers. And the last thing you want to do is rush back from an injury just to re-aggravate it again, and then it ends up becoming an issue going into the future. Remember, Luka is the player for the Lakers in the future. So you don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. That's number one. Number two, I can understand if the Lakers were like the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Spurs. If we felt like they were good enough to come out of the Western Conference, then I would be like, yeah, come back. Oh, wow. It looks like Portland just took the lead in the game with six. I mean, it doesn't really matter because whoever loses, they're going to have another chance. So it's a good game, but whoever loses, it don't really matter. They're going to have a chance to play again anyway. So that's the update, guys. Let me show it to y'all again. I'll try to play the sound. Let me see if I can play it.
Look, they're out indefinitely. I'm not going to have an update for you this week. They're out indefinitely.
So JJ Redick is saying they're out indefinitely. This is the reporting from Dave McMenamin on Twitter. It just came out not too long ago. And he's saying they're out indefinitely. I'm not going to have any update for you this week. They're out indefinitely. JJ Redick on the injury status of Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. So I think the Lakers just need to make peace with the fact that these two guys are not going to come back. It is extremely unfortunate. We haven't seen anything like this before. at least not that I can think of, where two key players. Somebody said, "Am I late?" Nah, you're not late, bro. We just been on here. We've been in here for only 5 minutes, and I'm following the score of this game, 111 and 110. He says, blame Rich Paul. Why would we blame Rich Paul? Houston will show that Bronny belongs out of the league, let alone in the G League. Yeah, I don't think Bronny's going to get any minutes in the playoffs. I could be wrong. I mean, he might, but I doubt that Bronny's going to get any meaningful minutes in these playoffs. I sincerely doubt that. But it looks like the Lakers are going to have to go it alone, man. Now, I want to address something because this has been a really weird kind of lead up to a playoffs. I'm confused right now. What is this thing of Kevin Durant's legacy is on the line and LeBron has nothing on the line? Like, I'm confused. What is going on here? Since when did a first round matchup determine anybody's legacy? Like, I'm confused. If Kevin Durant loses in round one, what does that do for his legacy? I'm confused. Like, yeah, it would be a bad look, but this wouldn't be the first time that KD lost the series that he was probably favored to win or he had a decent opportunity of winning. But I don't think it's a legacy defining series. Like, what are we talking about? Since when does a first round series matchup add or take away from anybody's legacy in a significant way? They're acting like Kevin Durant is 31 years old. Guys, newsflash, KD is 37 years old. Kevin Durant ain't no spring chicken out there. KD ain't no young boy. Oh, it looks like Portland won the game 114 to 110. All right, so now I can talk. So Portland won the game. Kevin Durant ain't no spring chicken. So what is this thing about, oh, if KD doesn't win, this is a stain on his legacy? What are we talking about? And it's only being pushed by people on ESPN. So I'm confused. This is a legacy defining series for KD. But then if LeBron wins, you got idiots out there like Kendrick Perkins talking about, oh, this will propel him into the GOAT debate. What are we talking about? The GOAT debate? Since when does a first round matchup mean you're the GOAT? Like, this is why I can't take these people seriously. They're acting like a first round matchup determines oh, they won a like there are no championships won in the first round. Since when did that become since when did it become a thing of advancing in a playoff round that was a legacy defining moment? Like, I'm confused. When the Lakers made it to the Western Conference Finals and got swept by the Denver Nuggets, wasn't nobody talking about, oh, LeBron made it to the Western Conference Finals. This is a legacy, like this adds to his legacy. What are we talking about? The only thing that adds or takes away from players' legacies are choking in series or winning a championship or losing a championship, getting swept in a fight. Like, these are the things that impact a player, not what goes on in round one. Like, what are we talking about? Luka and AR was holding LeBron back. Lakers will easily beat Houston without ball hogging Luka and AR. Lakers play better defense without those two. Is this a serious post or this is like a troll post? I thought you were like being funny at the beginning. People already flaming you up in your post. Is this a serious post? Like, are you a joke? Are you joking or are we supposed to be taking this post seriously? I thought you were joking. Oh, you being dead ass serious? Wait, you dead ass serious? Are you being serious right now, bro? Luka and AR were holding LeBron back. This team will easily, bro. You being dead serious, bro? What? So, all right. So, if Luka and AR are holding LeBron back, you ain't gotta send another super chat. Just answer this question because I see you in the comments. If Luka and Austin Reeves didn't play on the Lakers this year, are they the 4th seed? If Luka and AR were not on this team, are they the 4th seed? You said what? This nigga said yes. So, can I ask you a question? Are you basing this off of the fact that the Lakers beat the Utah Jazz? Who did they beat? The Utah Jazz. Who are the last teams they beat? What are you basing this off of? Are you basing it off of the 2-game winning streak they went on to finish the season? Is this what you're basing this off of? Like, you can't be serious. You basing this off the fact that the Lakers beat, I think, the Suns and the Jazz? This is what you basing this off of, bro? You can't be serious right now. Are you being serious? Son, they lost by damn near 40 when LeBron didn't play against the Spurs. I mean the Thunder. Man, y'all better. This sound like something that they be saying over there on the cockroach room. This sounds like a comment from the cockroach room. Anyway, for the people coming into the live, we got a major update. Oh my God, why did it do this? Why is Twitter doing this? Let me go to the post. It just like the screen just jumped up. So this is the update here. I'm not going to play the video. It's only like 7 seconds long. But JJ just basically said, this is through Dave McMenamin. They're out indefinitely. I'm not going to have an update for you this week. They're out indefinitely. JJ Redick on injury statuses of Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. JJ Redick is saying that these guys are not going to play. Right? They're not going to play. Now, I want to address something that I heard today on Gil's Arena. And people keep making this argument, and I think is really, really stupid. I never really sat down and gave it much thought, but I want to answer it now since they were talking about it on Gil's Arena. So the new thing is that they now do to knock players like MJ is, who was Michael Jordan playing at his position when he played? This is the new stupid shit. This is the new stupid shit. Who was Michael Jordan playing in his position? Who was he playing in his position? And Gil and these guys really thought that they was cooking with that. Oh, Jordan didn't play against Vince Carter. He didn't play against Tracy McGrady. He didn't play against Carmelo Anthony. He didn't play against Allen Iverson. Like this, they thought that they was really cooking with fish grease on this, bro. Who were these players he was playing at his position? These guys over at Gil's Arena, with the exception of maybe a few people, they don't really think through things at all. Like Nick Young is like a fucking zombie. That dude is either always high, about to get high, just got high, like or like asleep. Let me get this straight. They are talking about Michael Jordan, who he played in his position. When Michael Jordan came into the NBA, can we enlighten the dumbasses of what teams are winning championships? Can you just leave it in the comments, please? What were the championship teams when Michael Jordan came into the league, please? What were the teams that were winning championships? Can somebody leave it in the comments? Celtics, who else? There's another team. And who else? In the East Coast. And the Pistons, right? Right. Which of those players was Michael Jordan matching up against? What does it have to do with who you're playing at your position? The best teams were the Pistons, the Celtics, the Lakers. So what does he didn't play against all of these guards matter? The people that were winning championships were those teams. When Kobe was playing in the league and Duncan was winning all of those championships, was Kobe matching up against Tim Duncan? Or better yet, all of the guards that Kobe was playing against, the wings, Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson, Vince Carter, all of these, Paul Pierce, all of these guys, were they winning championships? Hell no. So what is the purpose of this conversation? What is the purpose of this dumbass conversation? What did it matter how many times Kobe was playing Tracy McGrady and on Vince Carter and all of these guys? Those guys were not winning chips. So what's the purpose of the conversation? What is it proving? Nothing. What does it matter if Kobe played Vince Carter 2 times in a year? The Raptors and the Nets were not winning chips. So what is the purpose of this conversation? This is a stupid conversation. So what? There were a whole bunch of guards. Those guards that Gil is talking about, we're not winning chips. What is the purpose of this stupidity? But Michael Jordan didn't play against all of these guards, and LeBron played against all of these guards. Bro, we don't care who was in the league. What's important was who was winning. That was the competition. Who was winning was the competition, not the random ass players in the league. That's the competition. Who's winning? That's what matters. Kobe played against a whole bunch of guards, a whole bunch of wings. How many of the wings that Kobe played against actually won titles during his 20-year career? How many? When Kobe was in his prime, how many? Allen Iverson never won a ring. Vince Carter never won a ring. T-Mac never won a ring. Stephon Marbury never. I'm just talking about wings now. Stephon Marbury never won a ring. Steve Francis never won a ring. The players that won rings that were perimeter players, Manu Ginobili, who got 5 with the Spurs, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, who got 1 with the Celtics, 1. Who else am I missing? Who else am I missing? Who else? So what does it mean? Jordan didn't play against these guys. He didn't play against the guards. And your point is what? These people that you're mentioning, we're not going to win championships anyway. Okay, Rip Hamilton, 1 ring. Jason Richardson, what did Jason Richardson do in terms of winning? He won a dunk contest. What else did he win? He said, why are you so mad? I'm mad at stupidity, bro. It be pissing me off. It be getting me tight when I listen to dumb niggas. I'm sorry. Like, what are we talking about here? Michael Jordan didn't play against the top wings. So, therefore, what exactly? Michael Jordan was playing against Hall of Famers when they were dominating the league. He was playing against people like Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, people like that. And all the other people that didn't win was because of him. That's what happened. So while y'all bringing up this dumb stuff about, oh, who was Mike, who were the guards in this competition, like as if they was going to be winning championships. All of these guards that they're talking about, oh, Michael Jordan didn't play against Carmelo Anthony and this guy and that. Jordan was better than all of these people you mentioned, so why are you bringing them up? All of these guards from the 90s and the 2000s and the 2010s, there hasn't been a better guard or wing player than Jordan since he retired and when he played. So what is the purpose of bringing up this point? None of them were better than him, including Kobe, who's my favorite player of all time. So why bring it up? These guys talk like as if there were players on the same level as Michael Jordan when he didn't play. So if Jordan had faced these guys, we would have really found out what's what. Who is Michael Jordan facing that's on his level? Who? Leave it in the chat. Who? When he was in his prime, who was he facing that's better than him? Name these people that y'all keep talking about Michael Jordan didn't play against. Who are these people that was on his level? Who? Who? Nobody. So what's the point of bringing this up as a point? The Honey Bunch are always trying to elevate their 4-6 king. When he finally leaves the game of basketball, the honey stock will crash. Appreciate the like. What are we talking about? These niggas is dumb as like they dumb as a bucket of shrimp, but they be feeling like they cooking. Ain't nothing worse than listening to like a pack of dumb niggas. It's nothing worse than that shit, man. You be listening to these niggas. Everybody's stupid that's talking. Everybody is a bozo. But they all feel like they cooking because they all stupid together. So these niggas really, oh man, yo, dogs, come on, gang, you really be like, damn, I ain't think of that one. You cooking right now. Some dirty socks and laundry. But anyway, this is the update right here, bro. Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves is not coming back. They not coming back. So I don't even know. I don't want to hear nothing about Luka. A matter of fact, the only content that should be made about Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves this week is content that's on an update about whether or not they coming. If you making content about Luka Doncic being ass and Austin Reeves being ass, you're a bozo. They're not coming back. Why are you making content about Luka Doncic not coming back when you don't even like Luka? Why are you making content on Luka if you feel the Lakers are better off with Luke Kennard? These people are insane. These people think Luke Kennard is better than Austin Reeves, bro. They think Luke Kennard is better than Austin Reeves. Like, you can't make it up. They think Luka Doncic is not a good basketball player. They think it's like some smoke and mirrors stuff that we're talking about. These guys actually think Luka sucks. Like, it's unbelievable. When have you ever heard the best player in the NBA? You know why? You know why they're trying to say Luka ain't all of that? Because they don't want to make it seem like they don't want it to be like LeBron was being carried all of this season. LeBron is playing with the number one scorer in the NBA, bro. The number one scorer. But not like by like 28, 29, 33 a game. But he sucks. If LeBron had Luka's numbers, they would be calling this guy the greatest thing since sliced bread, bro. Go look at Luka Doncic's numbers. They think he sucks. So if he sucks, what is LeBron? If Luka sucks, what is LeBron James? Because I know the only way y'all evaluate players is with stats. So if Luka is ass, my boy, what is LeBron James? What are we talking about? He said they cooking with honey, bro. They ain't even got no. They ain't even got no fire in a stove, bro. They're not cooking with nothing. They in the kitchen trying to kill rats. That's what they doing. The future looks bright. The future looks bright in LA. Luka is great, but he's not the best player in the NBA. I don't think Luka's the best player in the NBA. He's one of the best players in the NBA. He's not the best player in the NBA. The best player in the NBA goes to Nikola Jokic still. I mean, it's either him or and by the way, again, I would take Anthony Edwards over Luka Doncic. That's just me, though. I might not get as much scoring, but I will definitely get a little bit more on defense. I would take Ant-Man over Luka Doncic. I would. That's me, though. If you ask me to pick which one of those two players would I have on my team, give me Anthony Edwards. Because I know Anthony Edwards can get me 25 to 27 points a night. And he's not going to be a liability on defense. That's why I'm taking him. That's me. Not saying that that's the correct answer. That's me. Some people may have other reasons. That's what I'm going with. I would take SGA as well. SGA is up there, man. He's definitely in the top. The problem is the league. We got so many good guys. I think the only person we can say like definitively is the best player is Nikola Jokic, and then everybody else is really, really close. Everybody else is close. Wemby and SGA is a toss-up. And then right there you have Luka. It's all a toss-up. I think Nikola Jokic is the best player, not by a wide margin. I think he's the definitive best player, but then the rest is just like a toss. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Shout out to Dan Troy in the comments. But anyway, guys, that's the update. Just wanted to drop that on y'all before I went to bed. Appreciate you guys tapping in, and we definitely going to catch y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all have a good one. Y'all have a good one and stay blessed. Catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.